Oh. Right. Okay, well, listen, I gotta run, but I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, it's a dead claim.
That's my fault. I thought it was 11:30.
Oh, maybe. I saw the calendar. I thought it said 11. What's the calendar say? Oh, you're right, Judge. It's 11:30. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. Sorry about that. I saw 11. I was like, whoa.
Good morning, Mr. Lanston. And,
Morning.
okay, you can hear me in, Ms. Altamira?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, let me just bring the case up 1 second. It's taking, oh, there it is. So it's taking a little while to load up, but it's finally done. Ms. Altamira, you entered a general denial, it looks like. Okay. Okay, Ms. Lanston, what do we have on this case?
Yes, Your Honor. So in this case, this is an assigned debt claim. We're seeking $1,091.09 from Ms. Altamira. This was a Credit One Bank credit card that was opened on April 6, 2016. Her last payment was on April 30th, 2017, and it was charged off on October 13th, 2017, with an outstanding balance of $1,091.09. That's the amount we're seeking today. Earlier in September, we filed with Your Honor business records affidavit, which contains statements concurring with what I just stated, as well as the chain of title showing transfer of the accounts from Credit One Bank to the current holder of this obligation, LBNB Funding LLC. With that, would request judgment in the amount of $1,091.09 plus court costs, as well as post-judgment interest and statutory rate.
Okay, Ms. Altamira, you filed a general denial. Do you deny the claim or?
No, I already know that I own that credit card. The
Okay.
thing that is that no one contact me in all this time. The only call that I received was in 2017. They called me and they told me that I need to pay, but in that moment, my husband lost his job. I wasn't working because I have to stay at home with my son who has autism. So I wasn't able to get a job in that moment. Actually, I'm not working right now because of that. And in that moment, I let them know that I know that I own that credit card, but I need some time because my husband getting a surgery and then he lost his job, and I wasn't struggling in that moment. But
Okay.
no one contact me, never. Not even I not even receive a letter or a call or something. So I know that I own that card, but no one tell me where. When I called Credit One Bank, they told me that they don't own my account, and I was waiting for a letter or something, but no one contact me, never, until last year.
I'm going to grant the judgment. Ms. Lanza, is there a judgment here? Was there one submitted?
I haven't submitted one yet, Your Honor. I can get one emailed over to Ben this afternoon.
Okay. Okay, so it'd be $1,091.09. Interest is 5% and then plus court cost. Okay?
Yep. And Ms. Altamira, there's at the bottom of the judgment you receive from the court is a phone number for our law firm that you can contact us to make arrangements to satisfy the judgment whenever you're able to.
Yeah, Your Honor. I'm the husband. Right now, we're experiencing this thing as a very threatening because we were trying to answer to the court. However, we were not unable to. And doing this during a pandemic is kind of very low blow when it comes to this. We know that we owe the money. We're more than willing to go ahead and pay it. That is not a big deal. However, as for the court fees, we're requesting that the people who sued to go ahead and pay for that, since they were the ones seeking the money when they could have just I don't know, send a letter or call us. That is the only thing that we're requesting in this thing. As for the money that we owe, yes, we'll go ahead and pay them. That's not a big deal. Now they're saying that the debt was sold out to a different bank. Is that what I'm trying to understand? That's what happened?
Yes.
Or was it just, just if you can explain that to me, because I just want to make sure that I understand the thing that you filed, because it is stating that it was sold within the company or the corporation, not to an outside like a collection agency. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to understand.
Okay, Mr. Lanzan, I think in your business records, there's should be an
Yeah, so it's the last portion of the business records. And it was sold to another entity, but that entity also does engage in debt collection. So under the FDCPA, it would be considered a debt collector.
Okay.
But accounts can be bought and sold just like any other piece of chattel. Or
Okay,
personal
so
property.
what I've been looking into this paper is that it was sold in between the same company 7 times. So that is my interrogative, that why was it sold 7 times within the same company and not put into collections like any other account. I do have an account with you that I owe also. However, in this situation, that was put into collections, but this one, for something, it was put as a lawsuit during a struggling time. That is why I'm trying to make a sense of it. If it was an intent to actually, I don't know, like what you were trying to do, it was as easy as just calling us and we be more than happy to pay you. As you can see, the record of my wife, we have been paying constantly on our debts. That is what I'm trying to figure out on how was it this figured out. Also, I understand that we owe you money. However, all this money that we owe you are from fees, late fees, annual fees, etc., and that's fine. That's totally correct, though. However, you're trying to seek that we pay for the court fees whenever you were the ones who actually filed for the suit. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't.
Well, that's So that's called the American rule, the awarding of costs in Texas statute and rules is what that is. But if you have our phone number, if you certainly wanted to, make an offer to settle that doesn't include the court costs, especially if it's lump sum, I think that's certainly something we would accept if it's a high enough number.
How can I go ahead and do that when I'm able to call your credit one bank and then I'm transferred to the Philippines?
Well, we sent you guys a letter in 2020, and then our number is also on the lawsuit. You should call our lawsuit.
Yeah, you sent a letter with a lawsuit.
Yeah, well, and our number.
And that's
right.
Fine. And like I said, that is correct, though. However,
let him answer the question, Mr. Altamira. Let him answer.
Go ahead.
Yes. So there's on all the court pleadings, our phone number is at the bottom of where you see the attorney signature line. So if you're trying to deal with somebody related to this debt, please deal with our law firm, because they'll direct you to our law firm since we're their attorneys. on this case. That said, though, I mean, if you would want, I mean, I don't want to. I'm tired of beating around the bush. What would you want to pay if you could pay it? What could you pay today to get this thing wrapped up?
I'm not gonna pay you anything today, bro. I'm gonna have to get some time to go ahead and come up with the amount that I owe you. That is totally correct, though. As far as I just want to know how much it's gonna be for the court fee. That's my question.
The
Well,
court fee is like $150 something.
Okay. Okay. Is there any how that we can ask you for some time to pay everything?
I mean, this is just a piece of paper. The judgment is. It gives us legal remedies, you know, that we can use. So, but you know, there's no agreement in the judgment. It just the judgment will just resolve the dispute between the parties, and the court will have ruled that Ms. Altamira does owe LVMV funding, and then it'll be upon the judgment defendant, judgment debtor to make obligations to pay the judgment. So there's no drop dead date, but the judgment does have legal consequences, and that LVMV could afford itself to pursue the judgment if it wanted to.
Okay, Mr. Landon, if you send me the judgment, I'll send it. And then Mr.
Yes, sir.
Altamira, do we have your email? Ms. Altamira,
Yes.
your email?
Sure. It's Vivian. It's V has Victor India. Again, Victor India. Alpha. November.
Two N's?
Elephant. And then my last name, Altamira.
That's
Gmail.
VIVIANNE Altamira
Yes.
at
At
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Okay. Okay, Ms. Lanza, if you send it, then we'll sign it and we'll send it out to everybody. Thank you all.